Very rare, very unique, Fender Rumble 15 version 1/version 2 combo. I dare to say, one of a kind left on the market. One of the last ever version 1 Rumble 15 amps ever built. Is in absolutely perfect brand newish condition. The Rumble 15 is an awesome practice amplifier, but also has great sound for small to medium-sized stages. If you want a piece of history, this is a beautiful looking amp because it not only has the best of version 1, but also the best of version 2 because it was on the last tail end of the production line for version 1, and they had to use version 2 parts to complete it. Only a few of these were made before the version 2 parts were all installed and implemented into their new line. This is why it is so rare. I guess they said to themselves, waste not want not when they made this little sweetheart, not knowing it would turn out to have such a perfect sound. This is a very rare model because this specific layout clarifies the configuration of both. It no longer has the cloth of version 1 covering, but still has the Fender symbol of version 1 model, and the version 1 model uses a black matted grate instead of the version 2 mesh cloth to cover the speaker. The cabinet is wrapped in the version 2 heavy-duty, black textured vinyl covering, often referred to as Tolex. It is highly resistant to minor scuffs and scratches from transport, and has such a distinct aesthetic that sets it apart from both the original V2 and the later lines, because of its bare-bones practice package. The Rumble 15 V1 is a stripped-down practice amp designed strictly for simplicity. Your only tone-shaping options on this model are the manual 3-band EQ knobs, bass mid-treble. The transition from the V1 generation to the V2 generation took place precisely in late November of 2010. While the larger, more powerful Rumble models moved to the V2 platform earlier that year, the entry-level Rumble 15 units spent the final months of 2010 wrapping up the last of the V1 production style before factory lines flipped over entirely to V2, using the rest of the remaining stock parts of V1. The November 20th, 2010 manufacturing date combined with the chrome/nickel hardware accenting the handle and corners says it is a Fender Rumble 15 version 1 V1 from its absolute final production run, rather than a version 2 V2. The cabinet is fitted with a protective heavy-duty molded top strap handle with chrome/nickel-plated end caps, chrome/nickel-plated corner caps, and retro-looking control knobs. Weighing only 16 pounds, 7.26 kilograms, it is highly portable and is heavily favored by beginners for at-home practicing. It comes with a 20-page manual written in English, Spanish, French, German, Portuguese, Chinese, and Italian. The Fender Rumble 15 watt combo, 14.96-inch HX 14.96, WX8D, 15 watt bass comes with an 8 ohm speaker. It features 2 audio routing jacks alongside the main instrument input. The headphone jack on the Fender Rumble 15 V1 is built specifically for silent, late-night practice. It uses a standard 1/4 inch, 6.3 millimeters stereo jack. If you plan to use standard consumer headphones or earbuds, which normally have a smaller 3.5 millimeters plug, you will need a basic 3.5 millimeters to 1/4 inch adapter. The headphone output, 1/4 inch jack functions as a workaround output, plugs into headphones for silent practice, automatically mutes the internal 8-inch speaker. It can be used to send an unformatted signal to an audio interface, though the signal level is not optimized for professional recording. Note, the auxiliary input, 1/8 inch or 3.5 millimeters jack is an input, not an output. It allows you to connect a smartphone, tablet, or media player to stream backing tracks directly through the amplifier speaker. The full-featured, professionally voiced preamp, high-efficiency digital power amplifier, and 1/4 inch headphone jack are for silent practice. It is a shame they no longer make this design, as it has a sealed cabinet with a removable front grille. This one is in excellent condition. Look at the pictures, they tell the story. When you crank up your Rumble 15, prepare to feel the ground move beneath your feet, with its 15 watts driving an 8-inch Fender special design speaker. I have never put it past level 2. If you want to hear it louder than that, you can buy it first. Its spring-loaded handle on the top makes it easy to transport without taking up extra space. This product distributed by Fender Musical Instruments Corporation in Corona, California, USA was made in Korea, which makes it a legendary sought-after model. Date of manufacture, November 2010. The Fender Rumble 15 features a solid-state analog circuit design. The cabinet has sealed controlled bass response. The closed back, unvented box prevents air from escaping, which creates internal pressure. This structure keeps the speaker cone tight and responsive, preventing the muddy or floppy low-end tones common in small practice amps. The jack features a physical internal switch contact for muting. The moment you plug your headphones in, the amp automatically cuts the signal to the internal 8-inch speaker, letting you play completely silently to the outside world.